Richmond, Saturday night. Now that was a finish. For most of the race, for nearly 3.5 hours, Denny Hamlin had him in a runaway. It was a snoozer. 20 laps to go. It's time to wake the kids and let's go home. And all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. Then he had a slow leak on the right front tire, began fading. Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the charge. It's been 2 years since he last won here. Kyle Busch, Denny's teammate, on the charge. Earnhardt versus Busch as Denny fades to the back. What happened next? You won't believe it. They crashed. Kyle Busch, the man who's still a little ticked off that Rick Hendrick fired him and hired Dale Jr. to take that ride, crashed with the most popular driver in racing who hasn't won in almost 2 years. 5 laps to go. Bam. Kyle was on the inside, slipped up a little. Dale was on the outside, might have tried to squeeze Kyle low. They both sort of said it was racing. Of course, the Junior Nation, 112,000 people were here, and they were not all very happy with watching Earnhardt lose, especially to one of the most controversial drivers in the sport. Is Kyle Busch the next coming of Dale Sr.? Maybe so. The guy's certainly wearing a black hat right now, but you gotta love him. He was going for it, and Dale himself was more resigned to the fact that he just didn't get it done. He was ticked off at himself for not only letting this one get away, but for not bringing home the car in a top 3. He's been priding himself very much this year on being a good, solid driver, delivering, even if he can't deliver wins right now, delivering good, solid finishes, and he didn't get that tonight. And guess who's going to be leading the points going to Darlington? Kyle Busch. Going to be a wild one down there. 200 miles an hour going into the corners. I don't know. Can the tires take it? Can the asphalt take it? I think it's going to be awful interesting. Oh, somebody did win tonight. It wasn't Denny Hamlin who dominated the race, led almost every lap. I think he led something like 366 of the 410 laps. It went 10 laps into overtime. And it wasn't Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's 2 years plus winless now. It wasn't Kyle Busch. He's won 7 of NASCAR's first races this season. Nope, it was Clint Bowyer, coming home a surprise winner. Started way back in the field, 31st, I believe. Charged all the way up to the front. He was in contention. When things happened, he was there. Gil Martin says, you could say we backed into it, but we were there. We ran hard, got up there, and when something happened, hey, we were there to take advantage of it. That's the way things go. Clint was sort of amused by it all. Hey, we had it in the bag all the way, didn't we, boys? He told him on the radio as he crossed the finish line. Had to beat Kyle Busch, who finished second. Kyle's hanging right in there. Needed a police escort out of Richmond International Raceway, of course. In fact, everybody was almost laughing about that, except Junior Nation, which was still a little irritated. They'll have to wait another week to see if Dale Earnhardt Jr. can break that 2-year losing streak. Mike Mulhern for the Winston-Salem Journal and JournalNow.com. Clint Bowyer, and a very strange finish at Richmond International Raceway.